Thank you very much. We are gonna say, well, we've done it again. We've done two handshakes. May as well. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Born Free here, and I am here with Whiteboi. How you doing, man?
I'm doing good, man. Just got a little sleepy.
All right, so Nicholas Anderson seems like a pretty normal name to me, but your tag is Whiteboi, right? Which is, to me is kind of weird. I say it feels a bit weird when I say it. So, can you tell me the story behind that name?
So when I came offline for the first time and stuff like that, I didn't really have a really good gamer tag. I went to my locals and stuff like that. I had some good friends there, and I signed up as Mad Nick. And the guy who runs tournaments there, my friend, his name's DC. He just looked at me and it's like, this is a terrible, terrible name. I'm not having this in my tournament. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna make a name for you right now. I'm like, what? He's like, it's gonna be Whiteboi, but not with a Y, with an I, so it's less white. There, it's perfect. I'm like, no. He's like, yes, I run the tournaments here. Your name's Whiteboi. And I would try every week to maybe do a different gamer tag, and every time they call me for the stream station, they'd be like, Whiteboi to the station, just laughing as they said it, looking at me. And I just eventually just gave up and stuck with it and stuff like that, and it's been here for ever since.
So like everybody was laughing every time they heard it.
Laughing when they heard it, and laughing because they know how much I wanted to change it, and it's nothing I could really do about it, at least at that local. So they're just like,
you know what? It's like, it's all love, I think. You know, at the end of the day. I mean, that's a cool story. Okay, so I made Whiteboi wake up today. It's actually Friday morning. He doesn't play actually until tomorrow. So he was gracious enough to wake up, come down, do this. Are you going to go straight back to bed?
Probably going to go straight back to bed.
Vegas life. Vegas life. So you recently won CEO with Scarecrow. A lot of people didn't expect that. I'm not going to pretend to be an Injustice expert, but I want to know more about it. Tell me, why was that such a big deal for everybody?
Because a lot of people, as you know, think Black Adam, Aquaman, Superman, all those characters are really, really strong in that game. So everyone expected, oh well, Black Adam's gonna win the next major, or one of these guys is gonna win the next major. No one's gonna expect another character, and then Scarecrow, before CEO, wasn't really considered good by a lot of people. Like, a lot of people didn't think he thought he was bad or mid-tier at best. So it was kind of, everyone was kind of like, oh, what? This Scarecrow's a real character? I thought it was just a joke.
So what made you look at Scarecrow and go, he's not a joke, I think I can do something with him, I think I can bust people up with him? I mean, or is that how you thought about it?
Really, me and Scarecrow, how I started playing and stuff like that, didn't really click till maybe a week before CEO, maybe a week or a half before CEO, that it really clicked me and him. Because at first, I like playing monsters. That's my thing. I played Doomsday back in the first game, Jason and MKX. So I was gonna pick either like a monsters like Gorilla Grodd or him, Atrocitus perhaps. But I didn't like any one of them, and I kind of like Scarecrow from the DC lore, so I tried to make him work, and it didn't feel good at all. I was like, I don't know what I'm supposed to do. And then a week or so before, I was like, I think I know what I need to do with this character, and I started doing really well at my locals and stuff like that. I'm like, all right, I can take this to CEO and see how far I can go with it. And
so I guess that leads into my question in regards to like picking a character. So this is a new game, right? So obviously it sounds like you were messing around with a couple of different characters if you didn't know about what Scarecrow could do. What does that process entail? How long does that take? Like what do you do to find that character?
like it's different for other people. Like some people, some of my friends, they instantly found their character or they knew they were gonna play beforehand. To me, it was just playing a lot, just taking him to the lab a little bit, seeing what he could do exactly. Because especially for like Scarecrow, if you look at him from the start, you don't really know what he's meant to do. It's like he has long normals, so you think maybe you want to keep him out of that range. He has, he has rushdown, so maybe you do that with the plus frames. He has command grab, so maybe he's a grappler. So he's a lot of different mixtures of things. It's just trial and error until I found a style that I thought really worked with me and him.
All right, so you come off as CEO, right, with this win with Scarecrow. Everybody's probably going, okay, we now need to break down Whiteboi's play, right? We need to look at his videos, we need to figure this out. So your thought process coming into Evo, is it like, I'm going to stick with Scarecrow and just make him better, and I'm going to have some new stuff? Or is it like, I might have a secret pocket character? Like, what's the thought process?
I'm supposed to just stick with Scarecrow and stuff like that. I have a couple of new things with him, but I'm just gonna just try to outplay everybody with him. Like, I have like a couple of pockets, but like if I bring him out in tournament, I'm in desperate need.
Do you have a Black Adam? Everyone keeps saying like everyone has a Black Adam.
My Black Adam, I barely even do dive kick combos.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah, I don't have a Black Adam.
All right, fair enough. So let's take a little step back, right? I want to know more about you. Um, what was the first fighting game you ever played, and what was that experience like, good or bad?
First fighting I ever played. As a little kid, I played Tekken 3. Does that count?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, I think I was on a PS2, a PS1 version, or I used to play Tekken 3. A true ogre. He was awesome. I didn't know what was going on, but it was fun playing my dad and my sister and all my friends there. We were just basically mashing buttons and stuff like that. And it probably stuck with me because I've always liked that 1v1 like play and stuff like that. Playing one person, trying to outsmart them or just hit buttons faster than they can back then. So that's where I first started. Then I played a bit of MK versus DC. And then the first game I really start getting good at was Ultimate Marvel. Funny enough.
Okay.
I first started there, trying to get better. That's why I went offline. I went like to locals.
Oh, you did.
Yeah, I tried to play Nemesis, Hagar. I tried to do the PR Rock team, Wolverine and them. I had good friends teaching me how to play too. Like Green Ace was showing me how to start playing it. If you know him, Flocker helped a little bit. He gave me some advice, but it just didn't really click. And then Injustice came out, and that's where I just got kind of taken in real deep to play competitively.
So, what is it about Injustice do you think that clicks with you?
Well, one, it's a superhero game. And I always love superheroes. I also like DC superheroes a bit more than I do the Marvel guys, except for a couple characters there, Hulk. But that's a big thing. So yeah, I think you really gotta love the game and characters and stuff like that. I also think the slower pace of the game helps out a bit. Not so frantic, a lot slower. Just more a lot. Probably it sounds bad, but a bit simpler at times and stuff like that.
So for you, it's like a passion thing. You feel like when you really have a passion for a character in a game, that's when you can really excel?
Absolutely. If it's like, I'm only in it for the money, you're never gonna get really that far, because you can definitely pick a character and just be like, yeah, I'm just doing it because this character's top tier. Everyone does that, but you gotta really like a game, or at least somewhat enjoy it to be really good at it. You see Sonic Fox is having the time of his life when he plays and stuff like that. He'll pick any top tier he can, but like he really enjoys himself while playing. I think that's like really key.
Yeah, he does. He loves the competition. Talking of competition, who do you feel at the moment is your competition? Like in terms of players, like who do you feel are your biggest challenges?
Definitely Sonic Fox. Guy's a beast. Like, it's gonna be hard to take him out. Recently signed at Echo Fox Theo. He's a huge threat. Me and him have had multiple blows back to back in Injustice 1, so I expect it to carry over into this game. Uh, Surprise, he mostly won those. Uh, I got one, and then he ran it back. Slayer. Him
Yes.
got into grand finals. He's a tremendous player. He could definitely take me out at any time. And then there's again, especially now, there's a lot of players no one's really talking about and stuff like that. Like just Clown Cowboy's really good. He was one of the greatest top 5 MKX players, and he's now finally playing the game. People like that, like there's like no one's really talking about right now that could definitely do well.
Okay. And with Scarecrow, do you feel like when we think about do you think about tiers or not? Like, do you feel like in a tier list he's up there, or he's mid tier, or he's low tier?
Um, I think I don't really harp on tier lists too much myself. I do like saying them because why not? But I would put him in the top 10, like I had 10th, 9th area. I think he can compete with almost every character,
Yeah.
but I don't think he dominates anyone like that bad.
Is there anyone in particular that he struggles with a little bit?
He struggles. I don't really think he does fantastic against Red Hood.
Okay.
Superman I don't like very much. Batman, it's not a fun matchup. You can do it, it's not fun. Yes, Zangief player trying to get past Guile. It's not fun trying to get past all that zoning. It's not fun.
And what do you think of talking of characters? What do you think of Sub-Zero so far?
I haven't really got a chance to look at him. He looks interesting. You know, I might give him a try myself. He has command grab. That's pretty cool. Ice Clone. You always kind of wonder how a Mortal Kombat character, especially with Sub-Zero with the Ice Clone, which is such an odd move and stuff like that, would function in an Injustice game. So I don't know. He looks really cool though. Like look-wise as well and playstyle. It looks pretty awesome.
So I saw they have like these silhouettes, which look more like everyone's doing it right now, right? Like all the games are doing like these silhouettes, and some of them are harder to tell than others. And I hear with NRS, like sometimes there's a bit of trolling with the silhouettes. Like for instance, there's Raiden, you can see very clearly, and people are saying, oh, it's not going to be Raiden, it's going to be some shapeshifter or something like that. Do you have any characters from the past that you want to see return to Injustice 2?
Well, I'm definitely biased. I love Doomsday from the first game. He was my main character. Character I really got good at fighting games with. I love him. So if you could bring him back, that'd be awesome. But Sinestro from the previous game, Injustice 1, he was a really cool design. Be curious to see what he is in this game. Shazam. Shazam was a really hype character to watch. That'd be awesome to have him back. Raven. She was a real, like the first real like zoner in that game, like a hard zoner. And if you got into her, she would die. But if she could keep you out, she could do well. So she'd be cool to see in this game as well. Those are mostly for like Injustice 1. If we're talking about just DC comic books, we can get Parasite in here.
No, let's stop there, because like I could see you're like super into it and we'll be going on forever and ever and ever. I want to ask you about training schedule. A little bit about like how you train, how long you train. Like do you watch videos? How much time do you spend in the training room? And also, well, let's ask that question first. Like, what does your training schedule look like?
It's kind of hectic at times. Like I go to work, come back at like late at night, make a sandwich, sit down, go into the lab. Any character that's been bothering me, I start looking at scenarios I didn't like against them. Play a little bit there, then go into online, see who's ever actually on at that hour. Play set, probably pass out mid-set. Repeat. If I don't work the next day, just wake up midday, because that's what I do, and just repeat the same process, or go to work, repeat that process, and goes like, oh, time, do a late night grind and stuff like that, especially before Evo. For watching videos, I definitely watch videos of people while playing my path. Like, what do they do exactly? Like, for some reason, the biggest thing I like to watch is always the start of the round. What do they want to do at the start of the round? because I think first hit and first like getting the momentum is really big. You get that first bar, you get that first knockdown, people start getting really scared quickly if you do when that happens. So I like to watch that a lot. How do they approach that? Do they just walk back? Do they try to push the issue? Do they do like the jump? And then I try to see what my character can do against all those options, and then go from there.
Okay, so moving on from the training schedule, what's the biggest sacrifice do you feel that you make in order to try and be like in life? Because this is time-consuming stuff, right? Like, what do you feel like is the biggest sacrifice that you've made in regards to like, you want CEO, right? So like, what's the question I'm asking? What's the biggest sacrifice that you feel you've made?
Biggest sacrifice. I really like some free time and some family and friends. It's like you're just like, hey, you want to go do this and that, and it's like, yeah, I really. Evo's like about 2 weeks away. This is like my day off. I kind of need to grind out some matchups real quick, and real quick never means real quick. And it's like, oh, it's nighttime now. Gosh dang it. I guess I'll keep playing. So like that's definitely a big one. Like get a lot of free time. Also some just cash at work. Like, hey, you want to come in for work and get some things? Like, some extra cash in my pocket. I'll definitely. CEO's right behind. Nah, I'm good. I'm good. So things like that. Like that's a lot of things I have to sacrifice. But my family's like gotten okay with it. Like, oh, you have a tournament coming up. It's fine. Just stay. We'll go to the beach. I'm like, oh, dang it.
Yeah, man, that sucks. But I mean, I guess you will find those moments when you can spend with your family, and it sounds like they're very understanding, which is kind of cool. So let me ask you about like the pressure, right? This is a high pressure tournament. How do you deal with it? Do you have like rituals, routines, techniques? Are there things that you do pre-tournament or pre-match even? Or are you just like a chill guy?
Well, a chill guy. A couple of things I won't do before. Like I don't eat before a tournament. Like the day of the tournament, I will drink maybe water. I'll drink water, maybe a coffee because I'm a caffeine addict, and just sit there and just play until finally everything's done, top eight's been set or the whole tournament's over. Then I go eat as much as I want, but I refuse to do that. I personally think you play better with when you don't have a full stomach, stuff like that myself. Other than that, not really. Just come down here, play, definitely warm up actually before a tournament. Like I like to try at least get like a 20 game, 10 game, something like that. Game set to warm up right before the tournament because I don't like going in cold is never a good idea of mine. Some people do it like they just wake up, go down, play a tournament, and look, I made top 8. That's cool. But I like to play a little, warm up everything, and then go downstairs and play.
And how do you feel about the game Injustice 2? So you've played Injustice 1, you play MK, you played a lot of different games, right? Like Injustice 2 at the moment, do you feel that it's a good, fun game? Do you feel it's in a good place? Do you have any hopes for the future development of the game?
Yeah, I definitely think it's a fun game. I know a lot of people are bashing it at times because of Adam and stuff like that. Okay. Because you definitely see they're strong characters, but like, I think they really need a few tweaks here and there at most to really calm them down. I think it's just mostly people not being really creative yet with the characters. There's a lot of depth and a lot of different things and things like of that nature. Like Dr. Fate, he's pretty good, but no one's really looking to it because right now, like there's a lot of Evos here. You want to focus on what you know wins. Development-wise, I really like their approach right now. I like this, not really just kind of watching everything before reacting and patching everything, like giving it time to breathe. I think that's really a good idea because in the past they've been very patch happy in the past, and I think they learned from it this time. I'm really glad they are doing that. And you hear some people be like, oh, you need to patch, you need to fix this. No, we don't. Give it time. Again, Scarecrow just won CEO. If we had done it before CEO like that, maybe they would have buffed Scarecrow or done something of that nature. Like, just make Captain Code broken or something like that. Just give it time before we start doing it. Deadshot, Atrocitus, everyone considers them really, really damn good. They didn't scratch a top 8 and it's like that. Like, let's calm down a bit with the pitchforks. Let let's let it breathe and stuff like that, which NRS is thankfully doing.
Cool. I think a lot of people are saying that. Couple of last questions. One is, I love asking this question. Who is your favorite player to currently watch any fighting game?
Any fighting game.
And why?
Oh, okay. Oh, I get a couple. Like right now in Injustice 2, I love watching Perfect Legend. He's a Brainiac player, and that man dive kicks like an absolute maniac, and I love it. It looks so trolly yet so effective at times. In Street Fighter, I like watching Snake Eyes. I really enjoy Mena RD play. I love Birdie in general. Like it was the Korean player XIYZZ is his name.
Yeah.
You know, I love watching his play and stuff like that. I think it's really awesome and stuff like that. And Marvel, like just and he pick up a big body. Like I like watching Kane Blue River play. It's kind of funny seeing you got touched. You might have just lost the whole set.
So you like monsters and you like big characters, basically, is what you're saying. So I just want to know about, I guess, you. Let's just step away from fighting games for a moment. Do you play video games in general? And if you do, what are you kind of playing at the moment? What are some of your favorites?
Yeah, I definitely play video games besides just fighting games, stuff like that. Not as much as I used to. Like I used to be really into Call of Duty back in the day. Zombie mode. That was my thing. My friends and me would just play for hours upon hours. Like someone would take turns. Like we would try to go as long as we could. Someone would take turns watching. Guys, you guys can go sleep. I'll watch and make sure the zombie doesn't die, so we can get a small nap in. It was crazy. It was super fun times. Crash Bandicoot, yeah. Especially now with their remaster and stuff like that. Crash is like my first real games I used to play constantly as a little kid. So I was a PS baby and stuff like that. So like I played that constantly. So I've been not gonna lie, that's when I'm not playing Injustice 2 like constantly. Before Evo, I was playing some Crash and getting really mad at the levels and stuff like that. It's a bit hard at the high road, man. The high road.
Yeah, this is what I've heard. I heard it's kind of funny. I've heard this from people who've been watching it on stream. Now, I actually have a million of questions I could ask you because you seem like an awesome guy and you have a lot of awesome things to say. But we're going to have to wrap this up. So I just want to say thank you very much, and I'm wishing you good luck for tomorrow. I hope you get some good sleep. Is there anything that you want to say to the people out there, your fans or followers, or is there any topic you want to touch on?
Just want to like if you want to follow me, you can follow me at FGC_Whiteboi with an I, not a Y. And I do plan to start streaming soon. Also, same tag FGC_Whiteboi. Maybe a couple weeks after Evo when I get everything all situated. Just enjoy the game. Keep playing. Don't let anyone tell you, oh, that character's bad. Just like, oh, don't play this character. Just play him. If you like him, that's what you do. You'll figure them out. Definitely support local scenes. I'm very thankful to have a local scene down in Florida at Versus Gaming Center. Like in Pompano Beach and stuff like that. We meet there like once a week and stuff like that. So you can't support your local scenes and stuff like that because you might not have them. And that's pretty much it. Shouts my friends and family and stuff like that. So.
All right. Well. Thank you very much. We're gonna say, well, we've done it again. We've done two handshakes. May as well. Yeah, peace out, guys. We're gonna say goodbye.